All right, this is for those who may be struggling to understand what I mean when I say the Lord made it. He spoke to me in clarity last night. So Halangue and Irene are shown that the 17th is equal to the 24th. And I have it written out here to where you can see visually what it is that was given in clarity. And so Halangue was also shown a calendar that began with the full moon. Again, this isn't to say that the full moon calendar is correct, the new moon calendar is correct, the Gregorian calendar is correct, the Julian calendar is correct. Holly Two Moons was shown that the Lord is using a Rubik's Cube, and this is a Rubik's Cube of calendars. And so he can use the Gregorian, the Julian, the new moon, the full moon in order to put together different pieces of the puzzle, but also the enemy needs to be confused in what's happening. So that way he can get the message to us, but also cause the enemy to do exactly what he did in Jesus' time. Jesus was only crucified because the enemy thought that killing the Son of God would get rid of the Son of God, right? But that's not what happened, right? The enemy was confused by what the Lord did. Even the disciples oftentimes were confused. If you don't believe me, look at the book of Mark when Jesus says that he would everything will make sense once he raises from the dead. It says that the disciples would oftentimes conversate with one another asking, what did he mean? And so it's okay if you're a believer constantly asking, what does the Lord mean by what are these different things he's doing? And the Lord has already showed me that the mockers, scoffers, in about an hour's time, we will, not an hour from now, but when these events begin taking place, we will go from being the laughing stock of the world to being what the world is seeking out in just an hour's time. So here's what was revealed. All right, so right here, the 5th and the 6th was the full moon, all right? And Halangue was always shown a full moon whenever she was taken up to heaven. And so day one, instead of being the 5th and the 6th, right, from sunset to sunset, day one would be the 7th and the 8th, okay? Joshua was told 15 days will pass, 17 I'll rapture the church. And so day 2 would be the 8th and the 9th. Day 3 would be the 9th and the 10th Gregorian. Day 4 is the 10th and 11th. Day 5, 11th to 12th. Now take in mind, I'm giving 2 dates because it's from sunset to sunset. Day 6 would be the 12th to the 13th. Day 7 would be the 13th to the 14th Gregorian. And as you go on and on and on, you get all the way up to day 13. Joshua was told 15 will pass. Day 14 is the 20th, the 21st. Day 15 is the 21st, 22nd. 16 and 17 is rapture. So we can put a little bracket here because this is the rapture window that was told. 16 is the 23rd, 22nd to the 23rd. 17, 23rd, transition into the 24th. These are the days of the rapture, but for some reason Joshua was told 15 days will pass, which is why I say keep your eyes somewhere here, because for us to be told that these days will pass means that there's a strong chance that something happens in these days for us to be taken on these days. And around this window is when we go from being the most mocked group of people and the most laughed at group of people to the ones that people go, okay, they really knew something.
Let's go, 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 let's go.